Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jaling, and this is my partner.
Then,
And today we're going to present you a Listerine Tong Tong Tiang campaign, and this is by Ensemble. So let's first look at the marketing challenge here. Now, mouthwash is actually perceived as an unnecessary product to buy, especially during during the month of Chinese New Year. If you can see the total market growth year on year, January to March, that's where usually the CNY period is. Market on 2015 to 2016 was stagnant. And being the market leader Listerine, this has definitely impacted us. We declined by negative 8.4%. Now, this is a very unhealthy number, and it's alarming for any business sector. So being a market leader, we needed to do something crucial for that period. So how do we then increase sales at the same time create brand relevance for a product that is not a necessity? Well, Listerine being well known as a global brand, definitely have a global direction that actually will be cascaded to other regions to adapt. So in 2015, Listerine changed its brand direction to call Bring Out the Bowl. So the brand promise here is called Bring Out the Bowl. It means that we would like to transform the health of your mouth so that you are confident to be ready and take on a challenge of your everyday life. So we want to convince consumer we're not just your ordinary healthy mouthwash that tells you 2 times stronger gum and healthier or fresh breath. So in this time, usually global would actually have created enough assets for us to work on. But in particular, during the CNY month, we do not have any local context for it. So here's another challenge. How do we then translate Bring Out the Bowl in our local context during CNY? So as the fundamental of all brainstorming, we always ask ourselves, what comes to mind during CNY, Zen? You know what, Zen? You need to bring out your bowl. So here you go. Rinse this.
yeah, Listerine. So, what comes to mind when we think of CNY? Of course, we think of reunions and balik kampung. We think of going back to our families in our hometowns. We always think of food. We eat all the time. We think of taking selfies with your friends and relatives. And gambling, come on, right? Everybody gambles during Chinese New Year.
Yeah. But mom say cannot wear black. But we play blackjack.
Can play blackjack, cannot wear black. And a whole host of other topics. But what is that one topic that can really relate to Listerine's brand message of Bring Out the Bowl? We found that topic to be the awkward CNY questions. Now, let me give you some examples of these questions.
Zena, ayo, 做咩你仲未結婚哦? Why are you not getting married every single year? So tired of hearing that.
Hey, Jaling, 你有換工啊?
關你咩事? Hey. And then the other thing is like, why did you change your job? So the other one is like, 仲揸架老爺車? ayo, 做咩唔換車? Still driving the same old car again.
So these are some examples of the questions that people will ask every time you go back to your reunion dinners. Your auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa all ask the same question, and usually you just want to avoid them because you're tired of asking or answering repeatedly, right? But don't worry, Listerine now, this year, we have something amazing called
講到盡，黃到盡.
And what it means is talk to the max, prosper to the max. And based off the Chinese belief that when you say good things, you get more good luck and your prosperity will flow throughout the year. So that's the basis of this idea. Now, how did we translate it onto the touch points? We started by asking our friends, colleagues, and relatives and family, right? What are the most awkward CNY questions? So we came up with 3. The top most awkward CNY questions are, when you're getting married, why you haven't changed your car, why you changed your job. And based off these 3 questions, we created 3 videos that answered the questions for you, taught people how to answer these questions, and we played the videos on Facebook, YouTube, and also on TV.
In a partnership with Astro.
Yeah. And on WhatsApp and social media, we created e-greeting because everybody loves to share e-greetings during this time. And the e-greeting taught people how to Gong Do Zun, Wang Do Zun. And as you saw earlier, it's the longest prosperous greetings, e-greeting. Yep. And also, for the first time in Malaysia, we created limited edition bottles. We redesigned it, we put a custom label on it, and the label has prosperous sayings. For example,
Siu Hao Shanghai. So Siu means smile in Cantonese. So definitely, when you smile, good things happen to you. That's what we want to wish people.
And all the sayings have to do with your mouth. It relates to the mouth. So how did our campaign do? Well, we had a view-through rate of 24.6% on all the videos. That's higher than the industry benchmark of 15%, and also higher compared to our previous campaign, which was at 20% view-through rate.
But before that, I would like to make a bold confession. I'm so sorry that we say 8 times over the industry benchmark, right? It's actually, in the case videos just now you see, it's actually 2.8. I'm so sorry for the mistake.
And total views of 1.1 million, and also engagement total of 17,167.
And so then this actually garnered very good result. You can see here, our sales year-on-year growth on 7.4%, and on Colgate, we actually declined by, our biggest competitor declined by negative 12%. Despite the decline on Colgate Plex, we had to grow the total market share, which was positive 6. Before this, it was stagnant, if you remember, it was 0.6, yeah. So, that being said,
Any
any
good questions?
questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.